Alright, so on this episode, we're going to take the front end off, we're going to take the bonnet off, the whole front clip is going to come off, the headlights are going to come out, the cold air intake over there is going to come out, we're going to clean up this engine bay, and then we're going to have a look and see if the big block will actually fit in here and to see if there's any cutting or chopping or modifications that need to be done. So stay tuned, it's going to be interesting, we'll see if it fits, if we've got to chop it, we'll mark it up and we'll go from there.
So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gon' get it.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic.
Alright, so the front end's off. There's a lot to come out, so the Rio's got to come off, intercooler's going to come out, the headlights will come out, the transcooler is under here, that'll come out, and then the oil catch can and radiator overflow will come out, the regulator, all the lines, all the wiring, I'll get all that out too. I'll leave the booster in and everything, because hopefully I can use that to sort of see where the rocker covers on the big block are. Although I will more than likely be changing that to a Wilwood, just a Wilwood master cylinder. I won't be having the booster side of it anymore, just the master cylinder. And then we can start measuring. Got to measure where the distance in this area, because the reverse sump that I've got probably won't fit. I'm going to engine plate this instead of using mounts. So I'm going to try and see if I cut these off, the mounting blocks, if it'll give me more room. And then I'll see if I can find a front sump for a big block. Yeah, so I'll get into cleaning this and then I'll get yours back and we'll talk about what the game plan is. So yeah, I'll try and sell most of this. Like the headlights, I don't need them anymore. They're going to be fiberglass. I'll sell that at intake. This massive Rio will go, and this intercooler is going to be turned into a radiator now. So happy days ahead. There'll be a lot of fabricating on this time round. So we'll just see how we go with it all. But anyways, I'll get this cleaned up. Alright, so I've got the engine bay all cleaned up. I've got the big block under the cover here. Now you're probably wondering why is it under the cover after I've already revealed it to you. Well, like usually when you buy an engine, you buy your starter motor and your flex plate and all the things to get it running, you know. Well, instead, I did it the right way, and I bought myself some twin turbo manifolds and another turbo. So, she's basically, well, I've done this wrong, haven't I? But it looks cool. So this is Carla's original turbo. I bought another one to match it from Pro Boost, and I bought some twin turbo manifolds. So this is what's happening with it now. We're going to have a twin turbo big block. Now you're probably wondering, well, there'll be some people out there going, oh look, he hasn't even painted this or painted that. Fact of the matter is, there is going to be a new intake manifold, there is going to be new rocker covers, so there's no point in painting them. I'm going to get a two-piece front cover and a new balancer, so there's no point in cleaning them up either. So for the haters and shit talkers out there, that's why. So we've got a 7.5 litre twin turbo 454 now. You're probably wondering why there's a piece of timber bolted to the back. It's so we can get a measurement from there to the end, and then we can take that measurement and we can put it in Carla's engine bay and see where we're at. So this is what is happening, and I'm excited. Like, I think this is going to be cool. So yeah, there'll be a lot of fabrication work. There's probably going to be a bit of cutting and chopping in that engine bay, I reckon. It's quite big. So let's get the tape out and we'll see what measurements we have. Alright, so on the back here is where the bell housing bolts up to. I've got that in one of the bell housing bolts. So we're going to measure from there to the end of the turbo here. I put that there so I could get a pretty good idea on what we're looking at. So judging by eye, we're looking at 880 mil out, although that other turbo is a bit further out. By the looks of it, we're probably looking at 970 out for that other turbo. So if we take that measurement and we will go and have a look at the width of it from side to side with the turbo manifolds. This is where it's going to get interesting because I'm going to have to jerry rig something here. I'll try and eye it. We'll get a rough idea. So where's the furthest point there? There. 830 wide. Yeah. 830 wide, 970 long. So that's what we're looking at. So we'll go over to the engine bay and we'll see what it's going to show us. I don't like my chances of this fitting though. So there'll be a bit of cut and chop. But that's okay, we can do that. Alright, so here we've got the engine bay. You can see I've cleared it up, the wiring's still there, I've got to take that out yet. But we'll measure, what did I say, 830 from side to side. It's exactly 830 from side to side. I got a feeling we're probably going to have to massage these general areas here. I might even just cut the front end off here down to the chassis rail and forward, and we'll see what happens there and how that goes. So there's that, and then what did I say, 970. Now the question is, I don't quite know where to go off here, but if I go off, let's say this part, because it's the furthest sticking out, 970 brings us right into the radiator support. So can you guys see that? If we go off there, 970 is right here. About a third through the radiator support there. So, it looks like the front end's going to go. We'll cut it here and we'll chop all that out, and then we will try and make it fit, you know, we'll see how we go. But anyways, it looks like that's it. That's the game plan. Cut and chop now. Besides ordering turbos and twin turbo manifolds, I did buy a starter motor and flex plate. And I'm going to order a high stall. So once they turn up, I will bolt the transmission to it and we will sit it in here and we will see how it looks. I'm probably going to have to buy myself a reciprocating saw now to chop it all, but we'll see how we go. Alright. I'll degrease this and that's it. Hopefully the stall converter and that turns up, and we'll do if the flex plate and starter turns up, we'll do a compression test on it. So that'll be the next thing. We'll go over the engine, see what we got. Alright. Alright, so I've got the interior stripped out, the engine bay stripped out obviously, and Glenn's come up for the weekend, so we're gonna dummy fit the big block. Now it's still got a rear sump on it, so it's more than likely going to sit on the cross member and everything, but we just want to see how it looks and just double check the width against the strut towers and that, but we're pretty confident we're going to have to take the brake booster out, so we'll see how we go.
Could have cleaned up in here.
Yeah, could have, should have, would.
Is that long enough?
Yeah, just about, yeah. I think it's the cable that rolls off it, you know. Hey,
Let me give you a wheel chock.
you good there? It actually fits alright.
She's making some good noises.
So that's it sitting on the cross member. The sump.
Yeah.
Everything's got great clearance fucking so far.
You got like the car full or something. Get this all the way back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the dizzy up there.
It's a shame we can't put a block of timber under there or something. I don't think that'll break to it.
Just?
Yeah, not enough. Not enough to be happy.
I reckon pump the sump off. Boost it out.
Oh, it'll fit.
That little notch you made goes around the oil pressure. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Do you leave it then?
You want to take the sump off?
I don't particularly want to.
No.
But you know what? Just for fucking humour's sake. That's the right side, isn't it?
That's this side.
Yeah. Just hold the turbo for a minute. Yeah, there is no chance that I'm going to get that in there with a radiator. I'm on the spark plug basically.
I think we can get it this way too.
Yeah, but I'm just talking back and forth.
Yeah.
You're in front of the camera.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
It's on superstars now.
Yeah. I'll buy that front sump. Gonna have to. There's too many things making too many noises.
We're gonna do everything the hard way, don't we?
We do. I mean, really, the easiest way to be get someone else to do it.
It's not an option. It's kind of. Would you just look at it?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Start about it could be an issue.
So could that dizzy. Oh. Yeah, wow. Yeah.
You might have to get one of those adjustable ones you can turn.
That
it.
is adjustable.
It's adjustable, so you can move it.
I could move it, yeah.
So the solenoid's up.
I only moved it that way because the way it came, the way it came when it turned up was that
Okay.
it hit the block.
Need to turn that so the solenoid's up. and
Yeah,
it
up
should-
near the block. Yeah.
And it should, man, it should just slip in. Like, it might go down another inch or two,
Yeah.
which is what you want. I don't think you want to mount it that way.
Hey.
I don't think you want the engine to mount that way.
Hmm. I can tell you what, it probably would be fucking fast.
Well, you know what? Take it back out. Here's the starter. Take the booster out.
Well, you're not going to get it any further than that because of the sump anyways.
Yeah, no, sit it back on there, but at least with that gone, everything is sit in the middle and straight.
I don't think there's really any point because I've got to take it out again anyways. You know what I mean?
Is that what you want to do today?
Hmm?
Is that what you want to do today? Just put it there. That's it.
Oh, just see what it looked like, you know? Because, yeah, like, I still got to build, like, I'll order that front sump. We'll see how much we got left over after the manifold. I'll get front sump. Yeah, just got to make the oil pick up, that's all.
Let's go in.
So, like, you can see that the manifold's almost out completely. Like, if I showed you where it is, you can see in regards to, like, where the header is to where the outlet is. So, there is absolutely no chance that I'm going to get a radiator in there. So, but that booster's going to have to go. I'm going to have to get a front sump, and that'll drop everything down. And then the Dizzy will more than likely fit in there. So, like, I'm going to order my torque converter this week, but the problem is there's like a 10-week wait on them. So, yeah, this is what it'll look like anyways. Roughly, I'm going to order a new intake manifold, and we'll see how it all goes after that. Maybe start cutting away some of the sheet metal,
Oof.
you know.
All of the sheet metal.
All the sheet metal. But yeah, no, we'll start cutting away some of the sheet metal and we'll see what we got. So that'll probably do us for this episode. hopefully we get some bits turn up and we can start making something of it. So, all right. Say bye, Glenn.
Cheers.
Like, subscribe, and share, guys. You know the drill. If you do, it helps us out greatly. Me and Glenn appreciate it. So, thanks, guys.